everybody, welcome back to Two Sides, One Love. I'm Melissa.
And I'm Cecile.
And we are your favorite mother-daughter duo, and this podcast is about bridging the gap with laughter and love. All right, y'all. It is a very late Thursday night, but we are filming. We actually just finished watching Love Island, obviously. We usually film on Fridays, but we are not because it's Juneteenth. We are celebrating, so we're trying not to work in any capacity. But we want to make sure we still review the same number of episodes that we have been. So, my week, surprisingly, for a 4-day week, I feel like it's been busy.
Oh, Jesus. Longest 4-day week ever.
It's also been super rainy. It's just like, Lord. But, trying to make it through. How about you? How's your week been?
Just long. It feels like it's for 6 days, but it's only been 4. Yeah. But it's just long and busy. But we're here now, and tomorrow is ours.
So, speaking of Juneteenth, it's very like, I wonder, I'm sure the Obamas planned this, but President Obama, his center, the grand opening is tomorrow, which is Juneteenth in Chicago.
They had a preliminary opening. I think today was fantastic. Michelle's speech was phenomenal. Brought to tears. It was so wonderful to watch. Such a good time. Yeah. Bush, Clinton, Biden. They were there. Biden.
Kamala was there as well.
Kamala. Was just a wonderful time.
There's performances by Jennifer Hudson, Common and John Legend, Thames.
Yes.
A whole array of fun.
It was a great affair.
Sasha Malia, they looked fantastic. I particularly loved Sasha's white ensemble. That looked very. It almost looks like first lady material. Like it was just very like elevated. It was very nice.
Yeah, her look was quite elevated.
But yeah, I can't wait. I'm definitely gonna try and make a trip. Not try. I definitely will make a trip to Chicago to go to the center.
Just for that. For that.
I wish it Chicago's best in the summer. So. But summer's it's gonna be like
spring or summer.
It's gonna be over soon. Yeah. So I feel like we have to wait till next go round to go.
Maybe next spring.
Yeah. Just because we already have so much planned for the rest of the summer, so it won't probably be too feasible. So yes. But I really would love to go see, and Chicago really is fantastic in the summer. So
yes, it's really
fun
and the spring too.
It's still it depends on when in spring, because sometimes it can still be cold. Like same thing in New York, like it could still be cold in March and April, and
but not freezing cold. It's probably pallet type of cold.
No, because it gets even a little chilly in summer.
Really?
Yeah. Like there was some I looked like, I could have had a light jacket. Yeah, when I went.
The only time I think I've ever cried because it was so cold was one winter in Chicago when I was there, and this was probably 89, a long time ago.
Chicago in the summer is great because it doesn't get the overwhelming heat, and it's just like beautiful. So I would definitely love to go see it. And it's just. Love the Obamas. Always will. Always
inspiration is to die for. And boy, do we need it.
And somebody, one of his friends wore a similar tan suit. It was like, gotta wear the tan suit.
Gotta represent.
I hope they have some outfits that they wore in the center. And I hope the tan suit is in there.
I really hope it will.
It was such a...
Oh my God.
Hubbub about this.
And
he looks fantastic in this. He looked fantastic.
He looks fantastic in most things.
Yeah, but that tan suit was really
it was tanning.
Yeah. Also, in big news, the Knicks won the championship. So New York is having the time of their lives.
They had the parade today.
Yes. Yeah. I have a friend who lives in New York, Jaya. She's like, New York is just, she's also been having the time of her life. And she don't even watch basketball, but it's just like the city is
alive.
Yes, on a whole, they are in good moods. Like this is probably the best moods New Yorkers will be in. Like they're having a grand time.
And of course, the big thing is, will they be going to the White House?
It's not a big thing. James Dolan said they've accepted the invitation.
They've accepted the invitation, but
will certain players to go or not go? Yeah, I mean that's their decision. We'll see when the time comes.
We'll see what happens.
That's usually in February.
The owner is
James Dolan.
Is it all the way in February?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's whenever they have their game in DC. They go to see them.
Oh,
they go.
Okay.
It's not like an immediate trip or anything.
His owner's quite a good friend, apparently. He says
I'm not surprised. He's
35-year-old friend of. Well, he personally invited him to the game that they lost. So.
Also, James Dolan. That's not surprising with his.
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
But yeah. So whenever they play DC, is like.
I just hope he don't strong arm his players and make them feel that they have to go, which he probably will.
I mean, the same way like the Eagles accepted the invitation, but Jalen Hurts didn't go, AJ Brown didn't go, Devontae Smith didn't go. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah. Somebody said what they really should do is plan a trip to the Obama Center at the same time.
Yeah, that would be a great color.
If they were both in DC, I think people would do that. Like 1 year, the Warriors didn't go to Trump, and they went to the National History Museum.
Right.
Yeah. So we'll see. But I wish I could be in New York to experience the pandemonium and the fandom because I love that type of energy.
I heard the energy is fantastic.
I love anybody that's like an extreme fan of something. Like no matter how ridiculous it is, I feel like small joys are small joys. So like when you get to just fully immerse, and it's also like it's not just you, like it's all these people. It's like the most. I feel like it's just such an elating feeling.
But boy, we need the joy anywhere we can get it nowadays and revel in it. You know? But I really will make a special trip to go to the Obama library early next year for sure.
Next, as y'all know, whether you hate it or love it, we are reviewing Love Island. So this will cover episodes 9, 11, 12, and 13. Episode 10 is After Sun, which isn't really... It's just like an interview portion of the show, so it's not really covering the Islanders. Yeah. So episode 9 was the pie challenge, and it's also where Beatrice got sent home.
Yes.
So the pie challenge was fine. I feel like it was very low stakes. Soul ended up crying her eyes out to high heaven. I don't know what got her so upset. I don't know what was not shown. Obviously, things aren't. But I still don't think anything on Love Island, unless it's like actual hate and bullying, is ever that serious to be crying. Like,
I think it does hit a nerve.
Especially
I think she was on the edge to begin with.
It wasn't coming from like the couple she was in. Like you're just like it's Love Island, baby. Like let's keep it so for real.
Yeah, she was smarting from.
And then it just also brings down like everybody was hee hee ha ha. Now everybody's like, oh, she's crying.
It brings down the
whole and then everybody's like, oh my gosh, what's wrong? And like it's just this whole, and then she's continued to cry for like a minute, like for a while after it. So it's just like,
the emotions hit from different angles, different times, different people.
Yeah.
So.
And then when it came to the recoupling, I was very surprised in how they did it in terms of last season. What they did was have the Islanders vote who should leave. Or who they wanted to stay, and whoever got the least amount was who would leave. But this time, since they let Corbin pick which girl, I don't know why they keep giving so much power to the boys. I feel like, or he got so many times to choose. I don't know. It's a little interesting to me.
I think they gave a lot of power to the boys in that particular.
Because I feel like he might have went home if it came down to that.
Yeah. Very likely at the time with what was playing out.
So that was very interesting. I knew once they made Corbin pick, I knew it was going to be Melanie that was saved. Also, Love Island producers, whoever runs the social media page, they had posted prior to the episode airing that Beatrice was going to be on After Sun, which obviously meant that she was eliminated. But they posted that before the show aired, so it was like, now y'all just gave away the whole episode. Like, so we knew she was going home anyway. I just didn't know in what fashion that was going to happen.
Somebody definitely messed up.
But Melanie was the only person I really wanted to stay. I liked Beatrice, but I'm a Melanie fan, so I was rooting for her to stay. So I was glad that she did.
Yeah.
The next episode was the soccer challenge, and Kata and Zach go in the hideaway. The soccer challenge is like every other Love Island challenge, just stupid and sexual and whatever. Zach has an abnormally long tongue. It's insane. Like, it was long and pointed. Like, it was so insane. I liked that Melanie had like calmed down and regulated herself post all the drama with Sincere, and just kind of like she was like, I'm just deciding to have a good day. And it was like, herself, like you just kind of have to let it go and just have a good day. And what will be, and what won't.
Oh, yeah. So, you got to leave it up to faith in the universe.
I like that she took on that attitude. And I think it has served her going forward in the show.
Oh, most definitely.
Kata and Zach. Zach is starting to annoy me because he keeps like breadcrumbing her of like, he's going to leave her for a bombshell. He's going to leave her for a bombshell because he keeps bringing up the bombshell thing. When they were sleeping at night and they was getting frisky, he was like, yeah, because he was like, I don't think we should go all the way because what if a bombshell comes in here and then we're going to be mad.
That's crazy for you to bring that up.
Yes.
At a time like that.
You're going to be mad. So then later on the episode where they were chosen to go in the hideaway, obviously now they've had sex in the hideaway. The hideaway, if you don't know, is like a private room away from all the islanders. And they definitely had sex in the hideaway. And then literally you see them on the night camera right after they had sex. Like they're literally like fixing the bed to go to bed. And he's like, so will you be mad if I talk to a bombshell?
He still has this in his mind?
And she was like,
at a time like that?
Yeah.
That would be a terrific turnoff for me.
So like, yeah. And then that's what we see to Kata. Then to his friends, he keeps mentioning like, I don't know, like so it's like, do you like the girl or not? Like, so I was never like the biggest fan of him, but like I do like Kata though.
Yeah, I like Kata. I love her energy.
So I hope some bombshells come in and she can leave Zach because he keeps trying to leave her, and I don't like it. Right now, there's just no other options I think that he would go for, so it's like he's not about to F it up. But I just he keeps like hinting to wanting to leave, and that's just not it.
That's a terrific turnoff.
Especially like we just had sex. Like let's be so for real. He would have got pushed. Like why are you like why would you say that?
And people he's perpetuating it. I mean, over and over again. It's like one time is a slip up.
No, he keeps, and then the second time, everybody, I believe in seriously joking. A lot of people be seriously joking. Mm-hmm. He tries to play it off like it's a joke, but you're being serious, and I don't like when people do that. No. He's trying to soften her up for when he like yes. Mm-hmm. Also, I think Zach's just in love with Bryce, truthfully, and
it's crazy. That is a serious bromance.
Yeah, it's not a bromance because you didn't watch season 6, but even with season 6 with Rob and Aaron. Yes, there was always jokes about it, but there was never once that I thought like they would actually like each other. I think Zach likes Bryce. Like I don't.
You think Bryce likes him though?
No, I think it's more of a Zach thing.
Yeah, definitely.
What else? I also think Zach gives terrible advice to the other Islanders. Mm-hmm. He's very like
slanted.
Yeah, like I don't. Yeah, I feel like he be talking about the girls a little crazy. In my personal opinion. Episode 12 is where, post the soccer challenge, Casey and Anaya are at odds and they just can't figure.
It's just stupid crap, really.
Yes, and I feel like I don't even think they understood why they were arguing truthfully. No, and it really wasn't making sense. I feel like it was just based out of insecurities or something because it literally was not making any sense. And it's like y'all about to talk yourself out of a couple for over nothing. Like literally nothing happened. So it was and to the point I was getting confused. They were both starting to annoy me because I feel like neither of them were hearing what either one was saying. They was hearing completely different things. It was over nothing. It was like, oh my gosh, wrap this up now. Like this is so stupid. Move on, please. And then in that episode, we also saw Sincere and Melanie have their first conversation since Sincere got coupled up with Soul, and he's telling her like he missed her and whatnot, and she says like I miss you too, and they hug, and the hug was so long, like they clearly wanted to kiss, but they didn't. The energy was very much still there. It was a very cute moment. And then
she kept her emotions in check and stuff, yeah.
And then episode 13 was basically the love letters episode, which has been my favorite episode so far. Because I'm a girl who loves the love. Like drama is fun, but I do love the love. And all the couples I wanted to be together are together. I fear I am on the Melanie Sincere ship. I know it might be a little toxic, but I don't know, something about their energy really just goes together.
I think it will work.
And I really like them together. So I was so happy when he had chose Melanie. The whole time I was literally screaming, "Sincere, don't piss me off." So I was very happy that he chose Melanie. I really didn't like him in Soul. I think Soul is boring. Like she's just very, like the way I say Corbin is monotoned, I think Soul is also very monotoned in her tone, and it's just very like staying one way. It has like a weird vocal fry. She's just a little boring to me. The haircut needs to be worked on. I just wish she can go. I really just wasn't a fan. She do look good though.
She has no distinguishing feature to her. She reminds me of the saying yet again, "Put your house, nobody home."
I don't even think she's dumb necessarily. I just like, and sometimes it's hard.
Personality is very blah,
and that could just be. Sometimes it takes people a while to like warm up. I don't know.
That's not the show
but being on that show, I don't know. It just wasn't, or maybe it was so focused on this one thing that we just didn't really get to see her in another light. But it's time for her to go.
She was bland. She is bland. But I mean, everybody can't be a live wire. I mean, let's keep it cute.
But what I'm saying is I also understand that it's not the easiest of environments.
No,
so sometimes
especially in the situation that she was in.
Some people will retreat even more than what they are.
After the fact and after relationships have been formed and set. It's not easy. Yeah.
So some people really thrive in those situations
of having a different kind of personality where even
people
Kata handled it better, I think.
Mm-hmm. But you don't choose whether or not you're a bombshell or OG. That's the production. I know. And right now they have production. How it works is right now they have a whole bunch of people in hotels whether they don't know when they're going in.
Really?
And sometimes they never go in.
Right.
They could literally just be there. Yeah. So you don't know when you're going to be the one going in. So yes, I don't think it did not show her in the best light. There is more to her, and she really was just getting on my nerves, truthfully. Yeah, she just wasn't bringing nothing. And I am a sincere Melanie ship, and she was getting in the way of it. So please go. And then tonight's episode was the aftermath of the letters and everybody picking who they wanted to be with. And they ended up letting Caleb and Soul stay, even though they weren't picked. Kenzie picked Corbin, which obviously nobody was shocked by because she basically never really like decoupled from Corbin because she stayed on him the entire time.
Every day.
When she was even with Caleb. When Caleb could see it, and she was just very like, she just never really let it go with Corbin anyway. So it wasn't surprising there at all. I hate that she got 2 letters because I feel like she really feel like she finds shit now, and that's so annoying because like, girl, you're not that like relaxed. No. I feel like she really feeling herself right now, and I don't like that. But yeah, the aftermath, everybody's like, just enjoying their couples. They're having conversations with the people that they didn't pick. So Sincere and Soul did have a conversation, and I understood where Soul was coming from, but I don't like when this was happening to another girl, it didn't really bother you, but now that it's happening to you, now it bothers you because everybody saw what he did to Melanie in terms of like he lied and then he was doing one other thing. Like she knew that. Jen knew that. People like Jen literally said, "Be careful. I feel like he might do the same thing to you that he did to Melanie." Blah 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 blah. Like Melanie was saying how he was lying. So this is not something to me that came out of left field or like feeling blindsided. Like you also came into someone that had an established relationship. How can you be blindsided that he picked Melanie? Like. Just because he didn't tell you beforehand that he was still thinking about her, would that not be like? I don't like. Was he supposed to tell you every? I don't really know what people want because sometimes I don't need to hear every thought you're feeling about the other girl. Like whatever it'll be. Like let's just. Why would we spend all of our time talking about her? But she could have
easily assumed that was what she was feeling. Yeah. Based on
that's also another thing. Sincere never chose you. America put y'all together.
Exactly.
Not that he disliked you, but he didn't choose you himself over Melanie. That's not what happened. So that's also another reason as to why I would have been like, more
cautious.
Because it's like he didn't even choose me. And also, why would we spend our whole time talking about Melanie? the whole point is for y'all to get to know each other, whether or not it is a better connection. So I just feel like, why would he be telling you how he feels about Melanie? Because then now it's going to be awkward. But what was Sister supposed to do? He's supposed to be like, I miss Melanie in the bed. I miss her breath. I'm missing her. I still want to be with her.
Her touch.
And then how would that have? You would then be like, oh, okay. And then this notion of like, I could have explored other people. Nobody was exploring. In that point, she was right. Nobody was really exploring. Yes, they're supposed to be, but she's right. Nobody really was. So I still don't think there was anybody else for her to really be doing anything with.
There wasn't. There really wasn't.
And that's unfortunate, but I really do just feel like that's just how the cookie crumbled. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. I don't know why they're hanging on to people for. They should just let them go. Like, y'all didn't find a connection. Go home.
It's okay.
But they didn't make that choice. Production did, so whatever. This episode, though, at the end, Sol and Gabriel go home. I understand. So what they did is we voted for our favorite couple. The first 4 couples that had the most votes were saved. And then the last 3 couples, the Islanders voted which girl and which boy they would send home. The girls voted for which boy, and the boys voted for which girl. The boys voted for Sol to leave, and the girls voted for Gabe to leave. Now, obviously, I understand why the boys voted Sol, because she didn't have a connection. Right. It didn't really seem like it just was done. Whereas Kenzie has a connection with Corbin, and Jen has a connection with Gabe. Now, the girls, they could have done the same method as the boys and voted Caleb, which is what I thought they were going to do. But they voted Gabe because they felt like basically Gabe will just go for anybody that comes in here. Like, he's not really looking for an actual relationship. He's just looking to be
I thought he was really connected to Bill.
But B's no longer there.
Yeah.
So it's still like, now he probably just is. And I don't know how connected he was to Bill, because the very next day he was basically humping that girl. So, I mean, he wasn't sad for too long.
Yeah, you're sad, but not too long. Yeah. You moved down real quick.
And I do agree that if another blonde girl came in there and was like, hey, Gabe, I think he'd be right on that, too. I think he would just go to the next girl, the next girl, the next girl. I do agree.
He's adaptable.
I do agree with their assessment, but I do think I put, like, still having an overall connection over because somebody not having one at all.
Leaving Caleb there.
I don't know who Caleb's going to talk, unless they're going to bring in people.
Bombshell situation.
But I still feel like we keep getting a lot of girls. Like, we need more men bombshells. Mm-hmm. Like, so I still just feel like he's just going to be hanging around. Because right now, I don't know. I mean, him and Jen can maybe, but I don't really see it at all.
I don't see it.
It just gives very friend vibes. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I got where they were coming from with Gabriel. I do agree with their assessment of Gabriel. I just don't know
if that was the best.
Yeah, I put connection over like everything. If you don't have one, you don't have one. You should go home. That's the whole point of the show. If you don't got a connection, go home. Like, it is what it is. But Caleb is very nice also. So his personality is also very easy to be around. Yes. He's very kind, very and he's attractive and whatnot. So I think that makes it. I think maybe
he
that's
doesn't
like
have that raw, masculine kind of.
No, I disagree with that. I think he's actually very masculine.
He's masculine, but he doesn't have that edge. He's not edgy.
No, not edgy. But like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, child, who needs edgy? Child wants be regular. Edges are pointy and they hurt. So please, it's fine. So I get why they chose Caleb to stay. They felt like he just deserved a fair shot, and he didn't really get one.
Right, he didn't. He really didn't. He really didn't get a fair shot at all.
But as they say, life ain't fair, baby. Like it is what it is. Now I am interested. Okay, so Casa Amor is supposed to start next week. Mm-hmm. It seems a little earlier than last year, but maybe it's not. Love Island runs about 35, 36 episodes. So about half of that is like 17, 18 episodes.
And we're up to what, 14?
Yes. So maybe it's not too early, like it's about halfway through. To the point I think they're doing, I don't know if it's all of Casa Amor or the first episode. It's going to be
you should explain to our audience what Casa Amor is.
Casa Amor is when, it's kind of hard to explain without it sounding confusing, but it's when it's like the halfway mark through the season. They bring in, it's usually, however many number of men and women there are, they bring in the same amount of boys and girls, and they have a whole separate house for either the boys or the girls to go to. I think they alternate it every year. So last year, the girls went to the Casa House. So I'm sure the boys will go to the Casa House this year, and then the girls will stay in the villa. And they'll bring in new guys for all the girls and new girls for all the guys. And sometimes you see men act different when their girl isn't right there in front of their face. Because sometimes it's hard to do what you would do if your girl is right across the way. So
and women too. To be fair,
the thing yeah, but usually in my experience, the girls come back to the original guys and guys be bringing back girls. So that's been like kind of the theme. Last year, Casa was a little boring just because we didn't have solidified relationships as much. I will say that'd be the difference this year. We have a lot of solidified relationships this year. So if anything goes down in Casa, it's going to be drama. Like Trinity and Bryce, Zach and Kata, Sincere and Melanie, Corbin and Kenzie. Like if any of them, Casey and Anaya, like if any of them come out, it's gonna be very good. All of them basically been coupled up since day one.
It's gonna be a problem.
So it's very like, we'll see. It will make Casa more interesting. And they're usually in Casa for about 4 days or so. So yeah, it's just usually a lot of drama, a lot of interesting things. You know, they just try to throw a ripple in what you got going on and see if you can handle it or not. So that's what it is. Love Island's gotten so big that I think they're doing I don't know if it's the first episode or all of the Casa series. They're doing it in theaters. It's like in select theaters nationwide. Yes.
Oh my word.
Which I think is it's crazy. A little insane. I feel like it's a little insane. I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't go, but I feel like it's also just that's a little insane.
Yeah, it's a little much. For the theaters.
But you know how life is when things are good. You always got to just
everybody
do more and extra, and that's just all that.
That's what that is. That's what that is.
So I am excited for Casa more. I really hope my couples can weather through because I really like all the couples except for I wouldn't mind Kata and Zach breaking up, and I wouldn't mind Kenzie and Corbin breaking up. But Trinity and Bryce and I and Casey, Sincere Melanie, I like them together. Unless somebody really, I'm like, damn. But I really like them together. So I really hope that can remain. Also, I always just feel like they bring in better girls than they bring in guys anyway. Because I feel like naturally, I'm sure more women and better women are applying for the show than the men. So, I mean, that is true. The Love Island can only bring in the people that auditioned. So I don't know how many, especially macho masculine men are yeah, let me go sign up for Love Island. Some of y'all barely want to watch it, let alone sign up for it. So I just feel like sometimes it's just not as many options.
Well, most of the men that have been on there, they're quite decent, I would say. Thus far.
It's easy in a bubble.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, even just physically, sometimes outside of who they originally bring in, sometimes it'd be hard, they don't be doing anything, or for instance, the UK version gets a lot of slack for this of they cast people they cast black women, but then you don't cast people that like black women. And it's crazy. And the thing is, you're asked that you ask what is your type, you ask what your exes look like, you are asked what you like. So it's y'all are also bringing it sometimes you can't make it a connection if nobody's here for you.
Exactly.
So that gets a little sticky. But now let's just go Islander by Islander and our thoughts on them. Gabriel, he's going home. I'm sure he'll be fine. Him and Bia's goodbye was sweet. I feel like that was his best moment. Them speaking in Spanish and him saying he felt like he had somebody that understood him, and her saying she felt like she was very thankful that he treated her normal.
Right.
Their goodbye was very, very sweet. It was his best moment. He shortly after has sex with Jen though, so I mean, who knows? Multiple times. They was getting it on in there a lot, okay? They better than me because I could not have this filmed in my family and everybody see me doing the most on television forever. This will forever be available for people to see. That's a little crazy for me.
www, baby.
And then I also feel like if you really do think you'll be with somebody outside of the villa, maybe they didn't. So maybe that's why they went ahead and just did it because it's it's kind of like a one night stand of oh, he's hot, I'm hot, let's just have fun. But if you do see yourself outside the villa, I feel like doing it, you should save something that's not for, TV. Like, save your most private moment for when y'all really are private and off TV. Because we're going to get so much of y'all, and the internet is going to demand so much of y'all when y'all get back home, because people are just obsessed with people's relationships and whatnot, that keep the moments you can keep private, like, keep them, you know? That's just
keep them to yourself.
A little opinion. Kata, I said I fear she likes Zach more than he likes her.
It's hard to read Zach sometimes.
So I think Casa would be good for them to really. Let's see what the vibes are. Yeah. Also, when they used to talk about sex on the show, they used to have more like sayings and innuendos instead of being so blunt about it.
They're very blunt.
Like, they used to be like, so what course did you have? And she'd be like, finger foods. Or like, we had the whole meal. We had appetizers only. Like, you got the vibe of what was going on, but it wasn't so blunt. Kata was like, I got some dick. It was very like, and then Bryce being like, y'all did butt stuff? Whoa. People.
What was the foot thing?
That was a separate thing.
I know, but it was. I just don't know what that is.
They were playing Never Have I Ever, and they said never have I ever done a foot job. Trinity said she has done one.
What's the foot job?
It's like your feet on the dick going back and forth, on the penis going back.
Both feet?
Yeah. That's why she said it's uncomfortable. Her feet were hurting and it was cramping.
Her feet were hurting?
Yes, because you have to curve it so you can have the friction on the penis.
Oh, child, please.
You've never heard of a foot job?
No. It's the first time I've heard of anything like that. I have big feet, so, you know.
What does that have to do with you not hearing about it? It might probably be easier.
Or harder, depending. I don't know. No, but I've never heard of a foot job. And I don't think I've been doing one, so.
Oh, I don't think I'll do one, but I know what they are.
So is that a thing? I mean, does it feel good?
Everybody has things that feel, yes. There's plenty of things that are things.
Okay.
I mean, we know that. Plenty of people do stuff.
Live and you learn, baby. I'm here for the teaching.
For Casey, I said him and Anaya's argument was stupid, which is what I said, and their letters were very, very cute to each other.
Very cute.
They both cried reading each other's letters.
Very cute. I cried listening to her letter to him.
Sincere, I said I knew he was going to pick Melanie and hated him in soul. True. I knew he was going to pick Melanie when he was reading Melanie's letter, and he was smiling ear to ear the whole time reading it. I said, oh, he's picking her. They really remind me of Simba and Nyla so much. They're just so like, the hair is very lines made.
Yeah, I get that.
For Melanie, she's become my fave. Her and Corbin were cute. Like, I didn't dislike her and Corbin.
They just didn't have
but it just wasn't
that connection.
Not as strong as their previous ones.
Oh, not at all.
I feel like if they had met day one, maybe. But it just wasn't there. I feel like they'd be cool friends.
Yeah.
And I love how she has really handled herself post like the painting challenge. She's really handled herself very well since then.
Yeah, she got more centered, yeah.
Obviously, Beatrice went home. She was on Aftersun, and she was throwing a lot of shade towards Melanie. So I really don't know where her beef is towards Melanie, besides the one argument that they had.
Right.
Which I do believe Melanie was the wrong in that argument, but they kind of moved past this. I really don't know where her beef is too much with Melanie, but she seems to have one. I don't think Melanie's beefing with her, but she'll see all that was said when she comes out, and we'll go from there. For Trinity, I have love her and Bryce, and I also feel like Trinity is so like blunt, but like in a funny way.
She's blunt and real.
She's very real. I feel like Trinity is probably like the biggest fan favorite of everybody. Like she's just so like she's just very clear, very funny, very like, girl, do what you do. Men are stupid. Like they're like she's just very like
I think she's her everybody's energy, friend. And,
her energy is very good. She
gets on with everybody. Yeah.
Bryce is cool. I don't have much to say about Bryce. Cool. Kenzie, I didn't understand why Kenzie was mad at Melanie for sleeping outside.
It had nothing to do with her.
When Melanie got paired up with Corbin, she slept outside because one, she didn't want to sleep in the bed with Corbin. Nothing against him, was just like
it was just too soon for her.
And then she didn't want to see Sincere and Soul in the bed, so she was like, I'm just gonna sleep outside. I don't know why Kenzie and Jen were like acting like it had some effect on them. Like
nothing to do with them.
Didn't.
None.
I feel like Kenzie like in a slight one-sided competition with Melanie for some reason, and I don't really.
Really? Why?
Yeah, because of all of it. Like, of all this, like, what does that have to do with anything? Like, why are you pressed about her being, like, it's weird, like, it's weird energy. Or when Melanie, being a good friend, didn't kiss Corbin, comes to tell you that he asked to kiss me. Now you're like, I just don't think you're trying hard enough with Sincere. Or like you're going in. It was like, what, girl? And now you're mad at me because your man asked to kiss me? That's so insane.
It's crazy.
And then, yes, I just felt like, and I think she kept making jabs like, everybody's taking it so serious and like they're not exploring because you're over here kissing everybody and Melanie hasn't kissed Corbin.
Right.
So you're feeling like, oh, she's making me look bad. I feel like. And also, once Kenzie found herself another blonde girl, you see who she be talking to all the time, okay? Mm-hmm. She found her people, right. I shall say. Because they are the minority in there. So
yes, they are.
So she definitely found her people. And I also do think her and Corbin are just mainly physical. I want them to have sex so they can both have post-nut clarity and see if they actually...
Post-nut clarity.
Yeah, to see if they actually like each other or if it was just always sexual tension. Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of it is sexual tension. She keeps mentioning, I haven't had sex in a year and a half, kind of thing.
I would say I don't mind Corbin as much anymore.
No, I don't.
Yeah. Like, he's cool.
Mm-hmm.
He is fine, too. When they watch them working out, his back is insane.
Yeah. Watching my shows is nice. Switching the channel to his back while he works out.
So I just want her to cut her hair off the back. Like, she just need to trim it up. Cut off some off the back. So she need to cut off some off the back. She needs to get it like tapered. Like she is,
and she needs to comb it differently. I think she combed it differently.
It's also like it just had a weird length.
Would make a very weird, bangy kind of severe bangy thing in the front. But
she should have got like a shape up before she came there or something. I don't know. Or the boys, they always got a barber.
You have to know what you want, though, what you want it to look like in order to make the correction. And I don't think she's too clear on that.
And I am happy she got eliminated. She was bringing me down. Okay, I get that she was upset with Sincere, but I feel like if Sincere had picked her, she would not have all this to say about Sincere. Melanie had all this to say about Sincere and still liked him. Like, prior, Melanie was like, yeah, he was lying, and he probably up there doing something that he ain't supposed to be doing. I'm just gonna have to forgive him again because that's my man. Exactly. She was aware of the situation. I like full awareness. Like, yeah, her feelings was her, but she also knew who she was dealing with. It's hey, right or wrong, know who you're dealing with. And I feel like that was very clear to everybody who, like, Sincere it gives just very, like, appeasing energy of, like, he appeases whoever's right in front of him for the moment. Except for this last time with Soul, he really was just like, you're right, like, whatever. I don't think he cared that much. Like, I don't think it mattered that much to him. Like, he was over it. Which, like, I don't know why. Y'all, this is real life. Like, let's be so for real. Like, everything ain't conversations. Everything ain't a man gonna care, as we know. Like, let's just move on.
No, and it's okay.
It wasn't like he picked you and then just go right back to the girl.
Right.
Or, like, let's just be so for real. Like, I really am surprised at how quick Jen did give it up to Gabriel. Like, girl, it was a little quick. Like, you was there for, like, a couple business days.
Yeah, Jen. Yeah.
Caleb handled the rejection from Kenzie very well. He was just like, I just want her to be happy, so she's happy. Like, wish you the best.
He said the right things.
And yeah, for 21, and for a man handling rejection,
he handled it well.
Because men already suck with handling rejection, let alone being 21.
Most people suck with handling rejection.
No, but the difference is men be killing people. So.
And not the killing child.
They do. That's why women are sometimes scared to reject men in public, because women have died off of doing that, off of saying no. So the issue is men historically don't take it too well. And especially him being 21, you never really know how that's going to go. But he's quite mature. And he took it very well. And he took it very well. So what are my predictions? I think Sincere and Melanie will make it all the way to the end. I think Kenzie and Corbin will break up when Casa comes. I feel like they'll both get intrigued by other people. Because also why they didn't move on is because they never stopped kissing on each other and touching on each other the whole time. I feel like you are physically removed from somebody, so you can't touch on them, you can't kiss them. I feel like they'll fully go into other things. Especially where that's the girl's motive as well and the boy's motive. So I don't think they'll survive Casa. I don't think Zach and Kato will survive Casa. And those are my predictions.
Yeah.
This episode, Casey kind of annoyed me with he regrets not pursuing Soul. Like, make up your effing mind.
He said that?
Yes. Like, It's over. The soul experiment is done. Everybody was here. Like, you can't do these love letters and everything and then be like, I still want to talk. No. We just talked for a week about whether or not you and I argued about whether or not you want to pursue soul. And she was feeling like a safe. That was her whole argument, was that she's feeling like you're choosing her to be safe because you have a good thing going on, but you really want to talk to soul. And you kept saying, I don't really want to talk to her. Like, I just, like, I want to be with you. I just don't feel like it's worth risking.
You want to be with her, but you wanted to check her out too, and that's okay to say.
But he didn't.
I know.
And you didn't talk to her. So once you had a whole week to be doing that, and we argued about it, and you still ain't do it.
You don't need to mention that anymore.
Well, he didn't mention it to her. We argued, and you still ain't do it. And now we recoupled and we chose each other. It's done. Like, we're not, like, no, it's done. So I'm glad she went home. Let's just wrap this up. Like, it's so done. Like,
I don't see him on soul in any event, so, I mean, whatever.
But, yes, I think those are my predictions.
Yeah. I mean, things, of course, can change radically.
Obviously.
Spit Casa and all of that, but
unpopular opinion, Melanie and Sincere are my winners. I think they'll make it all the way, and I think they'll win. Unpopular opinion.
You think so?
Yes.
I think either of them are Casey and.
No, I think Bryce and Trinity will win over Casey and Anaya. If Bryce and Trinity go all the way through and they don't, and they pick each other after Casa, I think they'll win. Because they really would have had an unproblematic time. Like, it was.
Oh, so the winner is the person who has the least problems.
No. The winner is
what? Based on what?
America votes.
Oh, America votes.
But
that's unpredictable, as we know.
But America likes Trinity and Bryce. That's why they were the first name called being saved. Like, they really? Like Trinity and Bryce. Yes.
Okay.
Partly because there hasn't really been any issue. And then the one thing with the Kayla thing, he was upfront and honest about it. And it was just really nothing. And then everybody moved on. So it depends on if people show their ass in Casa or not. That's what it depends on.
Everything's going to depend on that, I think.
But if you do well, I think they will have a better chance than Melanie and Sincere, but Melanie and Sincere are my winners. Oh, okay. That's what I'm picking right now. So that's it for Love Island. As y'all know, we do the recap every week. It is 5 episodes a week, except for Wednesday and Saturday. It's on Peacock at 9:00. Obviously, most days. They should be sponsoring us. Keep talking about them and promoting everybody. And promoting everybody to go watch it, even though there's already billions watching it. So it's not like they need us to tell people to go watch it. But join the fun so y'all can be in it with us.
It's just light.
It makes it more fun.
Light, entertaining, fun. Take your mind off the heaviness of the world right now, and
it makes it more fun to be a part of the.
And I'm learning a lot, that what goes on with that age group, so it's very informative too.
Next, obviously, we're gonna close out the show with Heart to Heart. We're asking each other a question. All right, I'll go ahead and start. I'm changing this from partner to just like us, but. What's something you do because you love me and not because you enjoy it?
Something I do because I love you, not because I enjoy it. Maybe sometimes when you're stressed, to help you, whether it be cleaning up or, just helping you get your environment back to where you want it, because I know that really helps get you recentered. And it's, I feel good about doing it. Really, I won't enjoy it, but I enjoy doing it for you because I know it will help you. But yeah, because I know your environment is important to you, and sometimes when you get overwhelmed, the environment gets, in shambles. So if I can help you get that back into focus in that moment, I know that it will help you. And, I do it because I love you.
I would agree. I would say me to you would just be like any type of like errand or something. That seems very surface level, but it's probably just... Or like some type of event or something. Not that I go to everything, because I will be quick to say no. But there are some things.
Very quick.
But there are some things I know she genuinely like want me to do or want me to come with her or whatever, and I'll be like, I'll just do
what
it.
What would that be?
Be any type of errand or any type of thing.
I try not to infringe. I try not to ask anybody really to do anything that they don't want to do. I think I'm very self-sufficient.
I think we have a compromise of, I will not be out all day, but I will go to
a time.
Yeah, like
lots of time. Yeah. Situation with prior notice. Yeah. And calendared.
It doesn't have to be calendar, but definitely she'll be available. But definitely prior notice, and just not. I'm not doing no all day like here to here to here to here, nothing like that. The number one place I will not go, very rare, is the grocery store. I can't.
She don't go for herself.
Myself. I don't like going to the grocery store. It's not my thing.
But I would never ask you to go to the grocery store.
The point being is that's really the one place I'm not going.
But like, no, she shows her love in other ways too, and she anticipates my needs sometimes, and she's heard me talking about something and I don't even remember, but she will get it or do it or plan something around, providing it for me. So she's very attentive and will listen and act on it and make a plan accordingly, and that's tremendous. She's a great listener.
Yeah, I just am a homebody, y'all. So sometimes I don't want to be outside.
Sometimes, yeah. Okay. A lot of times she doesn't want to be outside.
She's like, "You want to come look at this furniture, or you want to come?"
Sure, no, I've learned not to.
But I don't mind it. It's just not all day. If we go to 2 places, cool, sure. Mm-hmm. But we're not going to 4.
Let's be not 4, 2.
Okay. I think he also asked me because I'm very decisive.
Right. It's sometimes she will hem and haw and hem and haw. Yeah, I will. I know what I want, but if I'm not sure what I want, it's a lot of hemming and hawing. So yeah, that's unfortunately quite true. So it's a Libra thing. The scales sometimes just get.
I was trying to balance.
Yeah, too much. My question is, when is it the most important for you to hear "I love you"?
I don't know if it's more of the hearing or whether it's more like the showing. I don't think there's ever a time in my life where I'm like, it would have been nice to hear it. Like, not in this relationship. Mm-hmm. Romance is a whole different ballgame. But in this relationship, I don't feel like I've ever in my life felt like I needed to hear you say it. Like, I never felt deprived in that way.
I think we show it to each other in big, small, in between ways.
I also, like, I've never thought like I need to hear like that. Not like no. But there are times where I'm like, it'd be nice if I could take this off my plate, which then she would then come do. Like the action of coming to clean like that meant like I don't need you to tell me you love me, then you don't help me with any like the act of
I love you, but I can't help you. Because, or I can't be there for you means nothing.
Love is really like will you an action word. Will you inconvenience yourself for the person you love? It's very easy to love things when it's convenient.
Oh yeah, it's very easy.
So it's never really the saying that I'm looking for. It's like the action of like, or sometimes the inaction of like, you see I'm stressed. Please don't bother me with like X, Y, and Z.
Don't add to it.
Like in that way, that is a form of love. But like, don't be amenable. Like don't make it worse. Right. And then sometimes it's you see I'm need help in this area, and if you can, why wouldn't you? It'd be stuff like that. So, but you always tend to do that. So there's never really like a time where I'm like, well, actually, no, there's times where I'll be like, this would be nice, and then most of the time you will then do it. Not even like say that to myself. I don't even necessarily say that to you. Just like to myself. Because I won't really ask. Like I didn't really ask you. Like you came and did it. I just asked for a cleaning lady's number, and I was just gonna pay an outrageous price, but I didn't have it in me to do it, so it was like whatever. An outrageous price for my space. Not an outrageous price for me.
Right. Yeah, it's I mean, and of course, it's easier to when you know the people that you love inside and out, so you know what will work for them to relieve them and help them and give them some level of comfort that they can breathe in that moment. So,
Or if anything, I feel like I'd be wanting to hear like thank you more than like I love
right.
you.
Exactly.
Like if I go on my way to do something, a lot of things take up mental energy for me, or like I
and thought.
think I think a lot of things out and do a lot of things. So like I need like more so that than like the I love you, but you're always appreciative of things.
Yeah, I think vice versa. I don't think that's necessarily our struggle at all. Of course, I mean, we all like to hear "I love you" too, but not just "I love you" hanging without any support at any time. You know, it has to be a very balanced situation because, as I always said, love is an action word. Yeah, it's an action word.
There's just never a time where like that's lacking in this relationship, like to where I ever will be in a space of like this is like I always know that like you know, right. It's like that's never the problem. No, it might be something else, but it's never. But that's
not a problem. No, no, yeah. I always feel very loved and appreciated, and protected.
I'm about to say she know how I'm coming.
Yeah, she don't play about me, as they say.
Child, sometimes she may get on my nerves, but
little old me.
But I really do not play about Margaret. So.
And we all know that I get crazy
against anybody. So. It can be anybody. I don't care if she known you for 40 years. I don't let it come to my mama, child, because I would let it. I'm not that nice. A lot of times I'm very nice and respectful because of her. I'm not that nice in general, so I don't think so. Don't let things go left.
No. It's all good. It's all good.
I would say both of us are though. You're like your children.
Yeah, of course. I mean, she know I don't play about her. She know that.
No, I'm saying both of your children are very protective of you.
Yeah, I think so, and I'm protective of them. So and it's been the three of us for a long time.
Like I really wish somebody would get an attitude deal for the war. He would not take that very kindly.
Oh yeah, as calm as he is, he get crazy. Yeah.
You. I always tell you, like, he know where his bread butter, baby. So, hey, protect it. And hey, that's self-preservation. That is self-preservation.
Yeah, that's funny. But hey, life is too short, and you got to, you just have to love and protect who you love, and I'm all about that. So, here we are. And if there's anything I can ever do to relieve, support, hold up the ones that I love and hold dearly, I'm going to do it. And that brings me joy to see relief, to relieve them in some way. So, yeah, I'm going to do it. Yeah.
That's usually me. If I hear you complaining about something, I try to figure out a way to help aid in the.
Yeah, you do. You're good. And sometimes I'm just talking out to the side of my neck. Really, I'm not.
It's never because of one time. It's because I've heard you mention it now several times. I don't do stuff because you mentioned it one time because I know you'd be chatting. But like it'll be months you're complaining about like I want the house cleaned. I'm so tired of cleaning the house. The floor need to be cleaned. So then I'll be like, let me try to give you the money for the cleaner to come and do it because you don't want to do it. But it's usually like you'll complain the floor's just nasty, and I'm like, I'm tired every day. I don't want to clean it. So I'll be like. Which is very real.
I'm telling you, boy, the older you get, the harder that crap is. That used to be an easy fix for me 20 years ago. It was like nothing.
Or when you complain about the trees and this and that. Yes, it's like all these random things. Yes. So if I can, I do try to alleviate some stress in that regard.
And she really does, and I'm very appreciative. And a lot of times I'm overwhelmed with her thoughtfulness and kindness, and I feel very lucky and grateful to have her in my corner.
I'll be telling her who else gonna get it, child. I don't got a chick or a child or nothing, so I'll be telling her take it while I got it.
Yeah, well, yeah. Oh yeah. She really ain't cheap, child. Yeah, so take it while I got it. It's crazy what I hear these people spend on kids. So yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Oh.
But y'all, that is it for this week's episode. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow all of our pages. It is 2 Sides, 1 Love Pod on all social media platforms. You can follow us personally if you want. It's Melissa KC. She's Cecile Owen _. If you want to follow us and get a glimpse of who we are personally. But really support the podcast page. Repost the clips, comment, like. It really helps growing the channel. Just being back in the last couple of weeks, you already gained like 4 new subscribers. And that may not seem like a lot, but that's a lot for like 2 weeks. So just
and it's free, y'all.
It is free to subscribe. It's free to comment. It's free to repost. It's free to do it. So it's free to watch. Hell, you don't even really gotta watch. Just put it on so we can get the views. Okay, just put it on.
Watch us.
Yes, watch us. But
we have nuggets. We have nuggets.
But if you just put it on the TV and let it run so we get the view, that will also help. I will say last week's episode was my favorite episode we've ever done. I think it's very funny, and hilarious in a lot of different sides of us. So I would check that out if you haven't, and you're here.
And that's episode 11, right?
12. No, episode 12.
12, yeah.
So, yeah. So we'll see y'all next time.
Yes, bye, guys. Enjoy. Happy Juneteenth.